It's that time of year again, folks. Love is in the air. Couples of all kinds are going on dates and celebrating a certain day of the year that exists only to make single people jealous, Valentine's Day. Like many people, I am going to be single and hiding away in my bedroom on the 14th. Unless somebody comes along and decides to ask me out in the next 3 days, and I really hope somebody will do that, I will most likely be alone. And that's okay. Plenty of people are in the exact same situation as I am. We're all blasting Conan Gray and Mitski and feeling unlovable together. This video is kind of just me working through the fact that I'm not dating anyone at the moment, and I shouldn't feel the need to. Everyone on the internet sure makes me think I do though. Part 1. When did love become so urgent? Whenever I scroll for my Pinterest, I cannot scroll for more than 2 minutes without seeing something like, or. It feels like every time I open the app I'm shown a bunch of people who have it better than me. I guess that's just social media in general though, but I don't know. Half the time it's my fault that my feed gets flooded with sappy, hopeless romantic crap, because well, I am very much a hopeless romantic. I wanna love like the movies, but baby, this ain't like the movies. No matter how much Pinterest or those boyfriend ASMR videos try to convince you, real love is not easy to come by and is especially hard to keep and maintain. This is obvious, but honestly I feel like that aspect of love has been glossed over in recent times. Just think of this. If you're crushing on someone, you wouldn't fantasize about the arguments, or the misunderstandings, or them cheating on you, unless you're for some reason into that. You would fantasize about going on cute dates, and holding hands, and you know, the happy parts of being in a relationship. Again, obvious, but when love is being shoved in your face 24/7 by social media, especially dating apps, you tend to want to jump straight into a relationship without thinking about what it will actually entail. This could branch off into a lot of different topics, like our attention spans being obliterated since the rise of TikTok, the breakneck pace at which the internet moves, and how we are struggling to keep up, only seeming to kind of have a grasp on those AI chatbots that let us talk to our favorite fictional characters, but these are topics for another time. The point is that we tend to forget the work that we have to put into a relationship when all that we are shown is the easy part. Part 2, you don't need someone right now. I could go on and on and on about all the times, 3, I got into a romantic relationship that was really only there so I could have the comfort and privilege of saying I had somebody. Can't sit bisexual anymore. From personal experience, please don't get into a relationship without really thinking it through and taking into consideration what you can give to them, what they can give to you, if you're looking for something short or long term. There is so much more nuance to this, but you get the point. You should think something through before you go through with it. Even if you've known the person for years, you really need to determine if the relationship is better off as platonic or if going the next step makes sense. Thinking this out beforehand saves a lot of time and heartache in the long run, even if nothing comes of it. Not to burst anyone's bubble, but most of the time getting romantical with someone isn't the best idea, especially if your reasoning is something like, everyone else is dating so I felt pressured to as well, or God forbid this person pressured me to date them and I caved. This should go without saying, but your best interest will always go above someone else's if they have to pressure you into something. If someone needs to really convince you to do something, or get with someone, it is most likely a bad idea. You need to make an effort to stand your ground and reinforce the meaning of the words no thanks, or just no. I know of way too many people who, for a myriad of reasons, are afraid to tell people no. If you're one of those people, let me just tell you, no is a valid and respected response and should be treated as such. Consent is a whole different beast that could fill a whole different video, but to just get to the point, unless romantic feelings are blatantly jumping out at you, you don't need a relationship right now. And that is okay. The looming shadow of the internet, and maybe even friends and family telling you to get one, is really hard to just brush aside, but if you put in the work, you'll be so much better off. Part 3. Buy yourself some chocolates, gosh darn it. It is so much easier said than done to find love in yourself instead of searching for it in a romantic partner. Here's a tip though. Start with the outside love that you already have in your life. Familial love and platonic friendships are so underrated, but they are some of the strongest bonds you will ever make. The key is consistency. Having a best friend or a sibling or a parent who will consistently be there for you can provide so much comfort and trust. Once you have that foundation, it's easier to start working on yourself and trusting yourself. Surrounding yourself with people who love you will make it easier for you to find the love in yourself. By the way, I'm definitely not speaking from the perspective of having completely found love in myself and not feeling the need to search for a romantic partner. No. I am still an insecure baby who craves affection. But I am working on that, and that's the most one can do. Trying is better than doing nothing. So on this fated Valentine's Day, go out and buy yourself some chocolates. Take yourself on a cute date. You don't need a man's or a woman's or a partner's to do it for you. Heck, you could just eat a tub of ice cream in bed while you rewatch Perks of Being a Wallflower for the 5th time that week. Whatever you do, just make sure you treat yourself. You deserve it. Oh, and to all the people who do have a Valentine, why don't you go and I just hope this video helped you feel better about being single right now. This has actually been really fun to make. I love giving unsolicited love life advice. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video essay, Question mark. Why don't you like the video and subscribe to the channel? It directly helps me make more videos, and you get to join the Cool Subs Club. This has been your local ghost. Have a great day/night, and have a great Valentine's Day. See you later. Love you. That's how you do that. That looks weird, but thank you for watching.